everybody. Welcome to another Let's Play. My name is Anna Mardol, and we're playing The Crown and the Flame, Book 1, and we're going to go through Chapter 16. So, as you remember, we're in the middle of a battle, and we were doing really well, okay, until a massive cannon was wheeled out to blow up all of our stuff. So now we got to do something about that. Chapter 16. The battle comes to a head. Can Kenna's fortresses breach Stormholt's walls? You know who we didn't see in that battle? We didn't see Val. And I'm not sure why. Val should be here. There was no chance to lose her anywhere. That was odd. Anyway, Chapter 16. The Cannon. With C freed and Hex knocked unconscious, you now have control of the fire cannon. Now I'll show you what this cannon can really do. If that means we're going to use it against Marco's men, I'm in. Help me. You and C adjust the cannon's aim, pointing it at the Navraki soldiers stationed at the top of the walls. We will destroy this weapon, and our enemies along with it. Are you ready, Lowlander? As ready as I'll ever be. Good. Now burn with me, Lowlander. You feel the magic twisting inside. Anger and guilt, rage and betrayal. One face burned in your mind. Let's go with Marco. You think of Marco. You remember watching Margaret die at Marco's command. You remember him sending assassins after Kenna. Too many have died because of your cruelty. Blue fire blossoms across your palms. It's working. C grabs your hands and, holding them in her own, plunges them into the cannon's barrel. Now! What do? You fire a huge column of flame. You feel the fire rushing out of you, combining with C's, and a massive column of flame explodes out the end of the cannon. Yes! You sweep the column across the top of the wall, mowing down dozens of Navraki soldiers. Ha! Well done, Dominic. Only one task remains. Give me everything you have. I'll try. C pours your combined power into the cannon. The whole machine begins to shake, then glow red hot. The metal wavers and then begins to melt. Flames burn hot all around you as the cannon is destroyed. We did it! No! You turn to see Hex struggling to her feet. How dare you? How dare you? And then I clicked too fast for it, but I think she said that she would kill us. Is that what you think happens now? C holds up her hand, a bright white flame dancing across her palm. Because I had other ideas. Barbarians! Troglodytes! I'll dissect you and keep your organs in jars! C steps toward Hex, but the soldiers close in on you both, weapons drawn. Get back, prisoners! C looks on angrily as Hex retreats. Blast the soldiers! You call forth the fire, hurling it at the soldiers. Not bad, Lowlander. Thanks. You watch as Hex's cannon obliterates Marco's soldiers, then ceases firing entirely. The cannon! It stopped! We've got a straight shot at the castle wall! What could have possibly happened in there? A malfunction? No, this is Dominic's work. I know it. I've heard you mention that person before. Is he very important to you? Dominic is a dear friend. Then I hope we find him well. No time to sit around talking about it. Forward! Yes, sir. We're with you. Leon leads the charge. You and your army reach the castle wall. This is it. Angle the drill straight at the wall. Aye, sir. and don't let anyone near it. This is it. You join the ranks of soldiers guarding the drill. Look out! You turn and see a dozen flaming arrows raining down on the drill from the wall above. Block them all. Shields up! As one, you raise your shields, blocking the arrows. The drill's safe for now. You turn back to face the rest of the battle. You spot the archers leveling their bows once more. Block them. Shields up! As one, you all raise your shields, blocking the arrows. Finally, your army manages to overrun the Navrakis archers. Whitlock, how much longer until the drill is through the wall? Shouldn't be long now. A few more minutes. I don't know if we have enough time. We don't have much of a choice. Smoke fills the courtyard, rising from the ruined cannon and the scattered bodies of the Navraki soldiers. I feel strange, like I'm running a fever. It will be that way for a while. You must train your body to channel the power. There's so much about this I don't know. How did you learn to control the fire? All who carry the flame are taught from when we were very young. I'm surprised you survived this long without training. Still, there is much for you to learn. Later, we've got a battle to win first. This is your battle, not mine. I was brought here as a captive, and now I am free. Why should I risk my life for these people? You're just going to leave? Convince her to stay. Hex and Marco locked you up like a dog and used you as a weapon. Are you telling me you don't want some payback? Kenna's enemies are your enemies, and you're both after the same thing, revenge. You do have a point. Say opens her hand and fire burns at the center of her palm. Too many here have seen me in chains. I must remind them that I am someone to be feared. Then let's join the fight. I love her so much, God. I love Rose, but I also love... And I really do need to pick a pronunciation, stick with it, C or say. I want Dominic to have, like, a polytriad with them, too. Why can't I have polytriads in everything? They're in my books. Why can't they be in everybody else's books? Sorry, that was a digression. You and... Let's just say. You and Say race toward the first group of Navraki soldiers that you spot. Hey, those are the prisoners. Not anymore. Say holds her hands out, her palms glowing. Fire explodes from her fingertips, shooting out to roast one of the guards. I'm not afraid of your witchcraft. The soldier charges past his burning companion, coming right at you. Let's use the amulet. You grab the amulet around your neck, feeling the fire surge within you. Out of my way! A burning whirlwind flares to life around you, roaring across the courtyard to consume the soldier. That amulet! Where did you get it? Long story. Remind me to tell you sometime when we're not fighting for our lives. Suddenly, another soldier levels a crossbow at Say. I've got you now. Burn. The soldier freezes. Suddenly, flames erupt from inside his helmet. He screams and writhes on the ground as he burns from the inside. That was amazing. A simple trick, once you know how to do it. One of the first things you'll learn. From far away, near the castle wall, you hear an enormous crash. What was that? You are now playing as Kenna. Just a few more seconds. That's it! We're through! You charge into the hole created by the drill, and Navraki soldiers come pouring out. Everyone, push forward. They can't stop us now. Your army surges ahead with a roar. The Navraki soldiers are immediately overwhelmed by your superior numbers. For Queen Kenna, for glory. There's too many of them. Fall back. For Stormhold, charge! Your army drives the Navraki soldiers back into the courtyard. This is for my father, you dogs. Tevin's rapier flashes like lightning, slipping through the smallest gaps in the Navraki armor. For Prince Severin pulls his axe free of the dead soldier's back, grinning. These weaklings die so easy. Severin whirls around, both axes cleaving into another soldier's breastplate. Heh, almost too easy. Armed with one of Aurelia's golden mountain fangs, Jackson slices clean through an enemy soldier's breastplate. Where has this blade been all my life? Hidden away in the deepest vaults of Aurelia. It's good to hear the ancient blades sing. As you fight your way into the courtyard, a familiar voice cuts through the noise of battle. What took you so long? Dominic? You race toward Dominic. Though the battle rages around you, for just a second time seems to stand still. In that second, you feel the weight of the years apart. You remember the dangers that kept you away and how hard you fought to get to this moment. I should clasp his hand. I knew you'd come. You're alive. You're really alive. I feared the worst. Oh, they'll need more than a war to take me out. I'll be so confident. Kenna. There'll be time for that later. But now look. Kenna, Prince Marco. You turn to see Prince Marco looking down at you from the castle wall. It's time to end this. You see Dom staring down the battlefield at a man running towards the stables. Yes, time to end this. You and Dominic lock eyes for a long moment. Later, we'll have time to... Yes, later. Be safe, Kenna. Dominic rushes off toward the stables, and Leon goes to the head of the army. Marco will try to run. He's a coward if I ever saw one, and he'll know he lost. Leon, take the bulk of our forces and come with me to secure the castle. Yes, my queen. What about me? Can you fight? Not exactly. Then why didn't you stay at camp? I had to operate the drill. To be honest, I didn't have a solid plan beyond that. Stay close. You'll be safer with us hunting down Marco than out in that melee. You, Gabriel, and Whitlock rush into the castle with Leon and the rest of your army close behind. You find Marco waiting for you inside. Marco. Face me. You knew this was coming. Now turn around and fight me, coward. I couldn't believe it when my soldiers reported that you were actually leading the charge. You hear heavy doors being slammed shut and bolted behind you, cutting you, Gabriel, and Whitlock off from the rest of the army. I knew you wouldn't be able to resist charging in head first. Helene emerges from a side room, leading a company of Navraki soldiers. The doors are secured, sir. Kill them. Yes, my lord. We have you now. Marco ducks through a small side door near the end of the hall, locking it behind him. A trap! I should have figured it out. I should have known. None of us saw it coming, but we must find a way out of this. We've got no choice but to fight. You draw your weapon. Gonna stick with the Mountain Fang, yeah. You ready your glaive and swing it at the closest soldier. Whitlock, behind you! Whoa! Come here, you little runt. Whitlock ducks under a sword and throws a vase at one of the soldiers. As you fight the soldiers, a woman in shining armor steps in front of Gabriel. The legendary Gabriel Amarn. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady... Captain Helene of the Royal Guard. Oh, yes. Helene Leventis. I must say, I'm surprised to find you serving a pup like Marco. I am sworn to His Majesty King Luther. Well, then, you should join us instead. Yes, please. Abandon Marco. He doesn't deserve your loyalty. My honor wouldn't allow it. I pledged my life and service to King Luther. Now this is a surprise. To find a soldier with honor in Navraka's forces? There's no way around it. To battle's end then, Captain? Gabriel raises his weapon in salute. With a grave nod, Helene responds in kind. To battle's end, sir. Wait! Gabriel and Helene cross swords as you fight your way toward them. Helene attacks in a furious barrage of strikes, and Gabriel responds, coming alive with a speed and fury you've never seen in him before. Gabriel lands a crushing blow on Helene's breastplate, knocking the wind out of her. Helene stumbles against Gabriel and stabs her sword deep into Gabriel's side. Gabriel, no! You fought well, Gabriel Amarn. You almost had me. I'm not done yet. With the last of his strength, Gabriel rams Helene backward, shoving her out of the window. Ugh. Gabriel collapses. Enraged, you defeat the last of the Navraki soldiers and rush to Gabriel's side. Kenna, this is bad. Really bad. What are you saying? I've seen a lot of injuries. He's not going to survive. No! No! You fall to your knees beside Gabriel. I fear this is the end of my tale. Gabriel, you've been like a father to me. You honor me. It has been my privilege. I need you, Gabriel. I can't do this without you. You're wrong. You're strong now. You've become everything I ever hoped. I couldn't be more proud of you, my queen. Gabriel. Gabriel closes his eyes and his breathing stops. As you stare down at Gabriel's still body, Whitlock pulls gently on your arm. Come on, we need to move. Get away from me, I'm not leaving him. Kenna, think. Gabriel's sacrifice will mean nothing if we let Marco get away. We have to end this. You let Whitlock pull you to your feet, and you turn your eyes away from Gabriel to where Marco fled. I'm coming for you, Marco. Oh, you've destroyed Hex's cannon. Marco's forces have been greatly diminished. You managed to convince Sei to join the war effort. She will be a powerful ally on the battlefield. Gabriel's dead. And I'm very sad about that. Oh. That was chapter 16. We got 2 more chapters. And that was chapter 16. Once again, this is The Crown of the Flame, Book 1. My name is Anna Mardal, and I will see you in the next video, which will be happier than this one was. Bye.